And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and you bet your ass we got shit to do. First things first, we've got some Guardians to unlock. Now, if we can't unlock them now, we can definitely unlock them just by unlocking the final dungeon. I know that sounds weird, but I'm pretty sure we can get them now. And really, how do you get them? You need 3 items. The Stone God statue, the Stone Lion statue, and the Stone Drago or Dragon statue. These statues were found in the Sacrificial Altar dungeon, so if you've been following along with us, that's where they were. So I'm not going to repeat where they were. I don't need to do that. You should have been paying attention. You fool! But I told you where to find them, so go in there and find them. You know, the chest you didn't open is really all I can say. With that said, then with these items in hand, you talk to specific people. One of them is, as Ashley, you need to talk to Marina, who's surprisingly in the Valeria Chateau somewhere. I just gotta find her. Forget what room she's in, to be honest with you. I feel bad that I don't quite remember, but at the same time I could give 2 shits. So, be it as it may. You know. I also took the time to max out Brad's bazooka. I didn't max out anything else. We're gonna wait to do that in a little bit. Okay, maybe she's not in one of these rooms, but one of the rooms down here. I could have sworn she was in one of these rooms. I guess not. That must be one of these over here, then. Pretty sure she's in one of these. Let's put money on it. Ah, there she is. Stone Drago goes off to the silent white light. What the hell's that light? That's not what she said. That's what I wish she said, because that's what I'm thinking. The hell's that light? Flash. Oh, and of course they're childhood amigos. This is your universe, right? This is yourself, right? Right? Right. I wished days like this would last forevermore. Days like this would last eternity. They would never be a mystery that I knew that you loved me. Ooh. Alright, well, good for them. How can something so scary happen on a regular basis? No shit happens when you party naked. What do you want me to say, woman? Is that what Marina hopes for? This is true. Exactly. It could, you know, this is the reality of the world, and that's what people need to understand. Shit changes. Get over yourself. It's stored in your left butt cheek. You just have to rub it. Forever sure and nevermore, and they'll be together forever. Forever, as long as they're alive. And of course, the desire leads to strength. It reaches me as light. The long extinct desire has been awakened by one who remembers hope. Stop me if you seek the future. Wait, that didn't sound right. Whatever. I'm Zephyr, the Guardian Lord, who guards people's hearts and Felgaia. Hope's light will become the power to expand the future. Or extend, whatever. I don't care. I don't know if I read that right. I'm not wearing my glasses. Because I really could care less about that. I just want the summon. Give me that delicious summon. And just to make sure, I think Tim's still working on a skill, so there's no point, I think, putting it on him yet. Oh no, he could put it on. The next skill is Apocalypse. Yeah, it's a pretty damn good sounding skill if you ask me. Also, as I rip a good belch, let's put the holy tablet back in there. Chapapunga for Zephyr, which actually doesn't help his sorcery, so in 99 battles, a long way to go before he learns those skills. But again, once he hits, what is it, level 50, I think? Once Tim hits level 50, where is it? Yeah, once he hits level 50, just go out on your boat and look for monsters that appear in groups of 4. That's your best, honest to goodness, that's your best bet. and all you do is you just blast your way through battles of them. 10 battles is 40, 20 battles is 80. So you're talking 40, 20 battles. You're talking 50 battles, give or take. And that's assuming you get 4 in every battle, which you won't. I guarantee you won't. But, I mean, if you assume that, you're talking 60 battles, 70, 80 battles. I don't even think it's going to be that many. I really don't even think it's that many. Is the skill worth it? It costs 99 FP to even get it that high. By the time you get it that high, you've got better things to do with all that free power. So it's up to you. I'm not hugely big on some of these last spells and the grinding that it takes to learn them. And really, for a lot of the final battles, you don't actually need them. So, just saying that up front. Alright, let's switch to Tim and head to Basker. Let's go to Basker! As we get some pretty music, and we need to talk to Colette. And this will unlock another of the 3 high ones. I don't remember if you can do this earlier. I just know this is the point of the game. I've always done it. Okay. And the medium shines ever so bright. This gets us a very important one. You can do without the next one we're going to get. The one we just got, Zephyr is pretty important, but this one, gotta get this one. We get more lovey-dovey. Think about Tim. My chest constricts. It's quite painful. Yeah, love's a painful thing. Just gotta get used to it. You gotta take chances with the person you're with. Because you don't know shit about shit until you've explored everything you can with that person. Once you've done that, and you know that's not what you want, move on. Don't hold them back. Because you don't have the bravery enough to step forward and trust them fully. And I know a lot of people that are like that. And that's why those relationships fail, and those people as individuals are pretty horrible people. You don't get in a relationship without being willing to explore everything there is in that relationship. Just saying. Now, I'm not saying you need to stick your dick in her butt. I'm just saying that you need to do some of the basics, okay? I like how he says it says person to me. What's wrong with her being a woman? Or why couldn't you just say person to begin with? Yeah, whatever. Not gonna get into that. That's just mean. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Tim. This is what it means to like someone. Don't worry, when you'll know what it feels like when you really like someone. Alright. When hardship confronts you two, my power will become a ceaseless tie that will have you rid it all. Aww, and we get Raftina, another one of the Guardian Lords. Like I said, I'm not quite sure the earliest that you can do it. I think this is the earliest you can do it. And like I said, I've never really tried to do it earlier than this because I really don't give a shit. But definitely pick up Raftina. And I think she's the one that has the skill you really want to learn. Yeah, full heal. Yeah. Yeah. You kind of want to learn that one. Yeah, you got to kill 50 bad guys to do it, but... And that's the one I usually, and you know what, now that I'm here and doing it, that's the one I usually swap in Tim's status bar to closer to the top of the list. So we're going to swap Turn Undead for full heal. There we go. Because like I said, you don't use Turn Undead very often, if at all. I've used it twice in this game, and I'm going to use it, I think, at least one more time. And then I'll never use it again. So maybe a third, fourth time, depending on what's coming up, and I forget. I'll know better when I actually am there. Dealing with a... Yeah, no, there's only one. I'm pretty sure there's only one. Alright, head to T-Balk Village, last but certainly not least. Got one final one to go. And if you haven't figured it out, yeah, it's Brad. So let's whip Brad in there. And go deal with this final endeavor. So we're going to talk to Billy. Because it's guy love. It's guy love. It's love between you and another guy. What could it be indeed? Of course, what did you think it was? A parade? A cocktail hour? No, it's another freaking flashback. Sure, you just might reach a different conclusion, of course. Yep. We don't have a need for heroes anymore. No, we don't. That's why we all get drunk in bars and get fucking shit-faced. Okay, maybe that's just me, but... No, wait a minute. I don't go to bars. Yeah, I do. That's not true. I do actually go to bars frequently. Gotta have them cocktails. You know, good cocktail out, a couple of cocktails out, bring a lady friend home, have a nice glass of scotch, and just waste the hours away. The perks of having your own place, you know? Considering I moved recently, so it's nice having your own place. I swear it is. It was time. It was time. I had the money to do it earlier, but, you know, you choose to hold on to things just a little bit longer because, you know, you're going to have to take care of some people later. It's your parents, you know. My parents are old. They're pretty old. So, you know, you got to take care of these guys. And so you stick around a little bit longer hoping that, you know, you can do your part as their kid, but you find out that time is never coming. It's coming so slowly, and even though they are both, you know, much older, you just think it's going to come, and you're the only one around to do it. So, yeah. So I'm not, you know, I just said, screw it. Just move on. Come back when I'm actually needed. So that's enough of a heroism for me. Sorry, I went off topic. But that's enough of a heroistic move to even for me, so. Then heroes really will no longer be necessary, except for drinking partners and circle jerks. Me as guidance. And at long last, we release Courage, and we get Justine. Go Team Freedom Train, go! So we're obviously going to put Ref Tina on first, but just for shit's sake. Let's take a look at Justine, because he's got a good skill too. Bold Lance, another incredibly powerful non-elemental attack. It's worth putting up here, because like I said, you'll use it more than you'll use Lucky Word and Gold Hammer, I assure you of that. Okay, so, but these take so long to learn, and they're really just kind of unnecessary that they're really not worth it. Not for the main things that we plan on doing. So let's put Ref Tina on 10. And really, what we could do is do one better. Let's take Arus Saluto and put Chop, is that for Justine? Who's got, well, actually, Chapapunga is not a better option. What about here? Yeah, we'll do that. Though, we'll probably be taking Brad out, in all honesty. And probably put in Lilka for now. And that'll be our party going in. Alright, so that's really all that there is to do. We've done everything, except the extra bosses. But we'll do those after we traverse, in a sense, the depths of the next two dungeons. And the reason why is because the best gear, weapon-wise, the best armor and status-preventing equips are found in the dungeon. And you can leave it, too. You can leave the dungeon when you get to a certain point. Much like every other fantasy game, you can pretty much leave when you need to. And the other thing you need to make sure you do, and I'm going to do it now before I forget, take and put the Holy Grail on a healer. Specifically, we're going to put it here. And we're going to put the blue bracelet on Ashley. Where is he? Where is it? The blue anklet, rather. And we'll save again just to... Actually, you know what? We'll put something different on Lilica. Whatever gives her better sorcery. So we kind of need to bust her fucking sorcery up a little bit. Since we know where she's not going to use we're not going to use Dendarium for quite some time, we can do this now. Right, let's go ahead and save again just so I don't have to fuck with gear and all that shit later. And let's get it going. You also need to go in these dungeons because you can't... There was a treasure chest in Pirates Warren we didn't get. So, and obviously, it should be obvious, the only person who doesn't have their last tool is Ashley. So, without the last tool, there's still going to be shit out there we need to do, so... Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alright. Let me sit up straight here, because I'm kind of sitting on my ass funny. Alright, and look at this. It puts us right about where we need to be. Just fly on over here. Now, I was here earlier in the game thinking I could get that item, and the enemies almost raped my ass. So right now, we should be doing a lot better. The reason why we put the Holy Grail and Lilka in the party, most of the enemies along the trail and in the dungeons can do instant death attacks to the party. I'm not kidding. They really can't. So that's why I'm going to avoid a lot of battles, because there's just no reason to do them. You know, there really isn't. We are pretty beefed out. I mean, we are so freaking powerful that it's going to take a lot of effort for the next groups of enemies to kill us, other than instant death attacks. So, you know, don't worry too much about the instant death, death attacks. If Lilka has the Holy Grail on, she can full res someone and you can continue. You know, you don't need to level. Now, there is an enemy around here called the Necronomicon, who I believe if you kill them, they have a rare drop, which is called the exact same thing, the Necronomicon. It's the best magic stat boosting item pretty much in the game for sorcery. I don't recommend getting it, and I know that sounds really strange. Don't tell me I have to actually land there. Yeah, now I gotta think I gotta land up there. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, there it is. Because you can't land on that. For some reason I thought you could, but now I'm looking at it going, no, you can't land on that. That's the wrong type of terrain. Alright, Spiral Tower, here we go. But in all honesty, you can beat almost all of the bonus bosses without the Necronomicon. So, it's a nice thing to have if you can get it, but... you shouldn't give two shits. I wouldn't, and I still stand by that to this day. It's not worth it, you know, the effort. If you get stuck in a single battle by yourself, and you're up against one of the, if you're up against an enemy, make sure that you either run from the battle, or that you you either run from you get your ass out of there, or, don't worry about the rest of the battle, for the fuck's sake. Just don't worry about the rest of the battle, just get out of there so you don't get murdered, is really my best reference. So yeah, run from a battle. It's fine. You just don't want to start over because, Ashley got stuck by himself and couldn't kill something in one hit. Luckily for us, we're at such a good level, a high enough level, that that's not going to be a problem whatsoever. Ashley, even using one of his weapons, the multi-hit weapons, he should be able to kill everything on the screen, so I wouldn't think too much of it as we're thrown into another battle. Alright, and we're walking. Well, son of a nut, let's go. We'll get that in a minute. It's pretty much a trial and error thing. I've never been able to really tell which ones fall off and which ones don't, so... As you can see, you're obviously going to have to misclick your way across. Probably more than once. Okay, well, there's only one way to go. And probably just going diagonal will get me through. No, it will not, actually. So, yeah, miscloak. I guess, done that from the beginning, but whatever. Go ahead and grab us the item. Yoink, and we get a Mega Berry. Woo! Go down and in. Next room. And go ahead and take a read there. The spiral that turns from the moon to the sun won't change the past or the future's present. Good for that. Okay, this one isn't really too hard. You just gotta press these in order based on the clues they give you. And really, it's actually in a definitive order that's somewhat figurable, but whatever. It's really just these bad boys. It's not a hard story to put together, and I'm not going to go through too much explanation of it. But this is the order. That should have worked. Did it work? I don't know if it worked now. Oh, you know what? I did it wrong. Fuck. You can't take me anywhere. Try again. I totally did this ass backwards. It's not in a visual order, it's this. And I don't know why I thought that. I'm thinking of Wild Arms 3. Okay, and then maybe I should explain what I'm doing. That's fine. Then it should be this one. Okay. Okay. It's all in the order of creation. Okay, well, figured it out. How do I explain this riddle? The riddle is really that it has to do with the days of the week. So the sun is Sunday, the other S was Saturday, Thor was Thursday. I don't know how else to explain that really, but you do it in the order of the days of the week. And you base those days on the week based on the riddles that they give. It's very cryptic, and see, I'm trying to put it all together as I read it, but it's very cryptic, except for Thor's Day and Sunday. But I don't know. I don't personally like it, that riddle, that much. And you know, I thought it was actually the riddle where you push the plates in that order and boom, you get the reaction. Why aren't you working? Oh, you gotta put a whole bunch of bombs here. Oh, you know what? There we go. You gotta bomb it and press the switch at the same time. Don't go too far. Or do go too far, I guess. Let me just go up this way. I don't know why I'm putting that much thought into it. That's really the answer right there. Press. There we go. Obviously, you use Puka to grab that chest if you were wondering. I don't know why I'm bombing that first. Like I said, I'm tired, but I'm trying to get through a good chunk of this game because I plan on spending most of my day tomorrow finishing up our little Let's Play here of the Wild Arms games. And last but not least, Mistcloak your ass across. And then obviously Tim's going to be the one that allows us to grab that chest with Puka. Oh, Mega Berry. Nothing that special. The special stuff comes much later in the dungeon. I assure you. As we're thrown into another battle. Alright, easy battle. Nothing to worry about. Shit, it's this bullshittery again. Where is Brad? There's one down. Here's another. You really just gotta kind of be quick on the move here. You can't sit around and kind of dwaddle trying to get it done. You just gotta get over there. Let's Mistcloak our way across. There's no items, I think, in this area, so it's really just a effort deal. This is probably the hardest one to do anyway. Let's run up here and do that. Simple enough. I mean, it's hard if you don't know what you're doing, but by this point you should know what you're doing. You should be able to do that very quickly. Alright. The next part of this puzzle, the next puzzle here is one that takes a little bit of thought. And it's not even this puzzle exactly, it's the puzzle that follows it. Alright, yeah, this fucking room. How I remember it vividly and not liking it one bit, because it's one of these! And this isn't the room that pisses you off, it's the next one. Oh, you thought this was gonna be the only one? Ha! You thought wrong, bitch. I wanna say you gotta... Ah, fuck me to tears. And don't worry, there's no item in this room if you're wondering. Ow! Son of a bitch. Hopefully you can reach that. Yeah, there we go. I screwed up. I hate this dungeon. I hate this part of the dungeon. I really, 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 really do. You can see why I hate it with a passion. It should be obvious. And I'm back over there. And we can't get over there yet without a certain item, so we'll have to wait on that. And we get the flare gun. Woo! Nice. Okay. Good. Got the last tool. Unfortunately, we're not going to go and exploit the power of said tool yet. But I am going to cheat. Look at that little fucker. Thought they were clever. They thought they were clever. And this is the flare gun. That's all it does. I know, all that effort for like nothing. I know. But you know, it is what it is, and we did it. That's all you have to worry about. Okay, here comes the mind-numbing section here. And battle. That'll instigate everything. Alright, let's keep moving here. As, let's use our cloak. And this is the fucking puzzle that everybody really, 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 with a significant passion, hates. So follow along and you'll be alright. Alright, so we need to do that, but we need to do this again, followed by another one, because we got to get all the way across. And I probably could have done it the first time, but I wasn't paying that much attention to what I was doing. I need to get across. I need to go over here. So it seems simple, I know, but it really isn't. Go over here. Really what you want to do is this. You need to get those back together, I think. I'll know when I see it on the other side, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do that in order to continue this further. Go across. Oh, come on! How horse shit is that? Let's try again. Fucking sucked. Alright. Down here, across. Oh, come on! Fucking thing. I need to be... Okay, I need to start going at the right visual angle. I'm trying to do it from the side because I want to make sure I'm lined up. But I'm sacrificing my ability to get through the goddamn puzzle because I'm doing it that way. Let's get to the ledge. I want to say we gotta put these... Yeah, we gotta put these back together. Like that. Should reach. There we go. He's lined up there. Yay! Got it. I know what I need to do. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I know what I did wrong. Go eat. Yeah, okay. This is what you gotta do. I gotta figure it out now. Alright, so you gotta head across. Now that I've seen how the blocks move completely, and now it's all it's kind of all ah! Fucker! Ah, you bastard. It's all coming back to me. It's mostly a game of kind of loop-de-loop with this. You gotta, oh fuck. You gotta start with the blue rods, and then you gotta move them, then you gotta make your way back, which isn't necessarily the... Oh no, I didn't get close enough. It's not the easiest fuck thing in the world to do. So what you gotta do is the following. Actually, it would just be easier if I... So, it actually would be easier if I went this way and just got it done. Like so. Just check it out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I can't move them back together, so you can't go this way. Shit. Now I fucked that up. Yeah, okay, so you gotta go around the long way. There's no I'm trying to think if there's a shortcut to doing it, and there really isn't. So you just kind of gotta play this out as is. So, like I said, it's not a hard puzzle. It's just you gotta make sure you don't fall off the goddamn ledges, which I am doing frequently, mind you. And from here, yeah, so we leave it like that. Get to the edge. Do that. I want to say leave that. Shit. Oh no, I was right. You gotta go across. Okay. Then we gotta go and line up. Make sure we're lined up with that. Get to the edge. And there we go. There we go. And then from here, it's pretty simple. It should be pretty obvious what we gotta do. Which is go back the way we came. Literally go back the way we came until we get... Like I said, this is the puzzle most people hate in this dungeon with a passion because of this. So, and then you gotta drop down, and then there you go. Woo! It's a beast, especially if you've not done it before. It's a visual puzzle that you gotta think several steps ahead, and the only way you know exactly what's gonna happen is how those blocks move. So you're gonna mess it up the first or second time, even if you've done it from memory. You're gonna mess it up the second, third, or fourth time, and it is what it is, you know. All right, with the flare gun, should give us a little bit of light. That light will go away, mind you, so deal with it. So you need to know what that means. You need to know what's what and all the shapes and where all the bullshit is. Don't worry, it's not hard. It's a plus configuration with nothing in the middle. I need Lilka with the fire rod. Oh, fuck me to tears. Really? Son of a bitch. Get down there. Another battle. Alright, let's keep on trekking down. Alright, so now we're at a loss for what to do. You know, there's no direction. What you need to do is, obviously, you need to light all the pillars. The pillars that we saw in the example earlier. The easiest way to go about doing this, honestly, is number one, stay off of the freaking wall. Okay, and then use the ice rod to blow out the ones you don't really need. Simple enough. But you need to set yourself up in a position, and I'll show you in both manners, in a way that you can do the following. And that should have been it. Oh, you know what? Need to light all the fires first, I think. Yeah, you gotta light them all first and then snuff out the ones that you don't need. Or remove the ones that you don't necessarily need. Okay, so this is simple enough, though. Put that one out. The middle ones are kind of the trickier ones to do. Leave that one in the front for last. That's what I would assume. Shit. Wait a minute. I'm doing this ass backwards again. God damn it. Can't take me anywhere. I'm doing this wrong. Alright. It wasn't the corners. It was the middle ones. Okay, so, again, just kill them off at the diagonals. I don't know why I'm fucking this up so much. It's gotta be because it's like 3 a.m. Ugh, there we go. Ta-da! That wasn't so bad, was it? Helps when you're not tired. Alright, let's go ahead and go north. Alright. And that was the last big puzzle for now. Avoid that battle. Keep heading down. And then we get into a boss battle. The first of a couple that are down here. So be weary. But this guy is kind of a pushover. I wouldn't worry too much about him. And you know, if you want, he's such a kind of a pushover, you could literally bring in a cannon if you really needed to. And I still kind of stand by that. So if you really feel like you want to build her up a bit more, go for it. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not hurting anybody's feelings. Go for it, man. I mean, it's a pretty easy battle. This boss hits you hard, yes, but he only casts disease on you. So we'll pop Marivel, or not Marivel, Cannon in there. Pretty much let Cannon do the major work because, actually we can do one better. We'll leave Marivel in, bring in Cannon. And status lock everyone. Problem solved. Lucky card. Cannon building up her FP. Marivel status lock on Tim. Followed by Cannon, followed by Marivel. Like I said, I could care less if Marivel gets it on herself. It's really just getting it on Cannon and Tim. And then this battle will be a literal joke. Do-do-do-do-do. Aw, did you hit me with your weak-ass scissors? Of course you did. That's so cute. First aid. Melee attack with claw. Status lock. Cannon. Die. Oh no! Bubbles! And there's our first disease hit. So we'll let Tim heal. We'll let Cannon do Arc Kick on the left claw, and Marivel will heal herself with a lot of these medicines we've been stockpiling for God knows how long, because we've never really had to use them. And any chance Marivel gets to put status lock on her, we'll do it. You know, usually her turn comes before the boss's, so it shouldn't matter so much, as long as the boss doesn't do it every turn. Like, as you can see, he's not going to. He hit the... Oh, that's so cute. He hit us with his little pincher. Aww. What a bitch. Alright, left claw, status lock. And this battle's won. He's not much... There's not much he can do to really affect the status block. And you can kind of see, because of the way that status block works, or status lock works, is that this is how you beat a lot of the extra bosses in the game. No status effect the boss throws at you will cut through, except maybe insta-death. I don't remember if that blocks it out or not, but you can always pop up Thanatos X and then put up your status blocking powers then. Status lock then, I'm sorry. I keep saying block. Status lock then. Any way you slice it, you'll always be able to do it. So, and be able to set yourself up in the best position to survive all the big, you know, extra boss battles and stuff. So, just saying, it's not hard to beat a lot of them, but the final ones are just kind of tricky to get to. So I usually ignore them. Because it's time consuming and I don't like wasting time. There's other games I would rather play instead of spending 30 hours going through a dungeon that has 100 levels in it. Doesn't take 30 hours. Yeah, it takes a long time. A lot longer than really is necessary, and I'm more into these games for the story anyway. But I do like to take the challenges on for the novelty of doing it, to where I don't have to work my ass off to get it done. I haven't had to work my ass off in this game once. So anybody who says that you have to do that is full of crap. You've seen me do it. You witnessed what it takes to really get far in this game. It doesn't take a lot. And I don't mean that like in a negative or really bad way. It just doesn't really take that much effort. You just have to make sure that you preempt yourself and get a lot of lucky cards. once you get a ton of lucky cards, this game kind of just flies on by. I've avoided almost all battles except encounters that I can avoid. You know, so that's really all I have to say about it. You know, there's not much to say. I've dodged every battle up to this point. You know, I haven't been level grinding. I did my level grinding early, and I spent only no more than an hour of gameplay doing a lot of it. So, and you don't need to spend more than that either. So a lot of people who say, well, you can't beat the game without being level 99. You can beat the game without being level 99. You can beat a lot of the most of the side bosses without being level 99. I think you can even beat the final ultimate bosses of this game. The secret bosses at the very, very end of the game can also equally be beaten without being level 99. You know, it helps, but you don't need to do it. And you won't be getting level 99 fighting in the final 2 dungeons. I guarantee you that. It's done outside of those final 2 dungeons. So, and you'll see how we go about getting all the experience needed to do this. You'll see very quickly. Those outside battles level you up something fierce. Like, unlike anything you've ever seen. And they start off pretty easy, too, actually. So, just as a heads up, just be prepared for that, you know. Ouch, ouch, ouch. First aid. And you'll see I'm using Arc Kick to try and get her to learn it, you know. And bosses, in my opinion, are the best means to go about doing this. Because the enemies can take the damage. They can take the heat. Obviously, though, I doubt we're going to learn Phalanx and Eagle Claw for her in time, just because she hasn't learned it yet, and I don't see her learning it anytime soon. So, be it as it may, you can't say I didn't try. So anyway, our characters have hit that coveted level 45. Once you're level 45, you can really do almost any of the... You can start going out and doing a lot of the side boss battles. It's a good level to be at, and you really should do it at that point of the game. But you know what? We're running out of time. So on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition, we make our way to... Did you say Mud? The Temple of Mud? Yeah, that's what it means. Or the Guardian of Mud is really what it is. Don't ask me why they called it that. And I won't name it. I won't give it its full name. But it's actually the second dungeon within the final dungeon. So we'll see you guys there.